how to start a high-ticket business in 5 steps in 2025. In other words, here are the 5 things you need to keep in mind when starting your high-ticket service business in 2025. To determine if the niche you are choosing is good or not, you'll need to do some market research by asking yourself A. Does it solve a problem? Or B. Are people willing to pay for a solution to that problem? Welcome to my channel! I'm a business coach, specifically the coach of coaches. I teach my clients how to build a high-ticket business and support them through the entire journey, because for me, their success is my success. Today, I want to talk about how to actually choose the right business and get started. I've noticed that many people are very confused about this topic and often start with the wrong things. This happens because social media is full of gurus who lack real marketing knowledge and sell you an idea that sounds good on paper but doesn't work in the real world. Be cautious about the information you are given. These so-called gurus are usually YouTubers who make money from Google Ads. Their goal is to attract as many views as possible, and they often spread false information or tell people what they want to hear. Like, do this and this, and you can make $5,000 per month. Real life is very different, and that's why I decided to create a series of videos on this topic. Let's get started with the very first thing you need to do. The initial step in your business journey. Step 1. Choose a good business idea. This is absolutely the first thing you need to do. To determine if the niche you are choosing is good or not, you'll need to do some market research by asking yourself A. Does it solve a problem? Or B. Are people willing to pay for a solution to that problem? And C. Check the competition. You need to see how much competition there is and make sure the market isn't saturated. If there's too much competition, the business idea might not be a good one. It becomes too difficult to sell and to position yourself against competitors who have been dominating the niche for years. Don't spend too much time trying to come up with the perfect business idea, because once you start your business, you'll adjust it as you go. Businesses evolve over time as you meet your first clients and gradually understand their real needs. Often, you might think your initial clients have certain needs, but you later discover that the problems you need to solve are different, though still part of your business and services. You refine your services and offers over time as you gain experience and better understand your clients. So, to summarize what you need to do in the very first stage, start with a solid business idea. Make sure there's demand for it, but also ensure the market isn't too saturated to avoid excessive competition. Next step. Start sharing your idea. You need to put yourself out there online and on social media because, as I always say, you need to be searchable. Basically, you need to make sure people know who you are and that you exist. For example, once they maybe see one of your blog articles or came across you somewhere else, they'll go to your social media where they can get a sense of who you are as a person. There's nothing better than video. So you need to get out there, create videos, and show that you are an expert in your field. I recommend starting with the short videos, like creating shorts on YouTube. YouTube is definitely the most important platform when it comes to services. Then you can repurpose those videos for other platforms like Facebook and Instagram in the form of Reels. This way, you'll gain more visibility and reach different audiences, because many people use Facebook but don't follow YouTube, for example. And this will help you start getting recognized and position yourself as an expert. Because when we talk about services, the first thing you need to focus on is positioning yourself as an expert. This is an extremely important step. And speaking of this, I have a free guide, you can find the link below, about various strategies to position yourself against the competition in 2025. If you are interested, you can download it for free using the link below in the description. And now let's move on to the next step. In step 3, you need to focus on, let's say, making mistakes rather than avoiding them. I know it can sound a little odd, but let me explain. The thing is, making mistakes is inevitable. We all make them. You always need to remember that life and your business are a journey. And what you're doing is a journey. And it's inevitable that you make mistakes along the way. So, you need to, in a way, embrace these mistakes rather than reject them, because you can truly learn so much from your mistakes. But it's essential, like I always say, that you develop the ability to look at yourself in the mirror. So, take a moment every now and then, look in the mirror at what you're doing, and ask yourself if what you're investing so much time and energy into is actually bringing you results. You need to develop this ability for self-criticism, because it will help you understand which things are worth focusing on and moving forward with, and which ones you need to discard. And this will help you grow much faster. Remember, failure doesn't exist. It simply means that something isn't working and needs to be changed or replaced entirely with something else. So, mistakes actually became an opportunity for growth, and obviously, you won't dwell on things that aren't bringing you results and are only draining your energy, time, and money. Then, the next step, once you are focused on marketing and social media and put content out there, is to start offering some snacks. So, in step 4, you will offer free snacks to your potential clients. What does this mean? It means that you will give away free guides, essentially PDFs, where you explain certain processes to achieve a specific result, or provide professional tips or advice related to your niche. With these PDFs, you will start acquiring your first leads, which you will then nurture in your mailing list through your marketing campaign. At this stage, you already achieved this result. To convert these leads into paying clients, you will need to offer free meetings on Zoom. During these meetings, you will provide a free solution to some mistakes your potential client is making, And then, of course, you will present your high-ticket service package, your high-ticket service offer. And this could be a program, a software, or even a combination of services. You can offer these free meetings on social media or later through emails to the leads you gathered with your free PDFs. And then, step number 5. Through this process, you need to develop a certain level of desensitization. You need to build yourself some armor, as I like to say. Many of these people might not even show up, because when you are online, you deal with all sorts of individuals. It can happen, it happened to me, that some people even go as far as booking, filling out the form, and then not showing up. Even if the call is free and you are offering them something very useful. Well, in that case, they're the ones losing out, not you. When you encounter people like this, they're clearly not motivated enough. Most likely they're not your ideal client and wouldn't have purchased your service anyway. So you need to desensitize yourself and get used to the idea that even if you have, say, 10 people you are doing a free online call with, it doesn't automatically mean you have 10 clients. You simply have 10 prospects. Prospects are not clients. Until they paid you, they remain prospects, which is just an intermediate stage. And many of them might only want to stop at a free call. Even if they seem interested and don't outright say no, they could simply disappear or even unsubscribe from your mailing list. So the conversion rate is never 100%. In general, 10% is already very good. 5% or 6% are more realistic. These are the real conversion rates from prospect to client. And certainly the conversion rate is higher when it comes to online video calls. But I'll talk about that in detail in another video. So these are the 5 fundamental things you need to focus on when you start building your high-ticket business in 2025. If you found this video interesting, give it a like and subscribe to stay updated on the upcoming videos. If you have any question, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye!